All right. So we're going to get geared up. We just have two left, and then there were two. And so our next speaker is joining us virtually. I'm hoping everything's working okay, because of the weather. He got trapped a little bit in Cache Valley. So let me introduce Les Peterson, our next speaker. Patterson. I can't read. Les Patterson, I know Les. Les Patterson is an Army guy, leadership coach, storyteller, and poet. He lives his promise to get back up, rise in abundant hope, and soar in confident greatness. He's a sound heart champion and a very grateful cancer thriver.
Jeff Jackson died 3 months after he changed my life. Okay, now this particular morning, I was a junior in high school at Richfield High School in Central Utah. And Nellie and Bessie made sure this day didn't start out really good. Nellie and Bessie, they were my 2 Holstein milk cows, my FFA project. And that morning, they got out of the ramshackle corrals on the side of our house, and they went across the road. They went across the railroad tracks. They went through the dry, empty canal, and they got into the fairgrounds. I lived on the edge of town, and the fairgrounds were my playground. Well, Nellie and Bessie thought it was their playground as well. Well, by the time I went and got them rounded up, got them back into that ramshackle corral, school had already started. I was late. I didn't think I had time to go in and take a shower, change clothes, change boots. So I just hoofed it across town. It was a mile across town from where I lived to the west side, to the high school. Now, contrary to popular belief, it was not uphill both ways. It was simply a mile across town. So I hoofed it across town and I got to school and I'm at my locker. I had one of the lower ones and I'm kneeling down to get my books out and the bell rings. Now, what happens in every high school when the bell rings? Yep. The hallways flood with kids. Even in our little teeny high school in Richfield, the hallways flooded. And I remember thinking, oh, please don't see me. See, I already felt invisible at that time in my life. I was the cipher. I was the non-existent one. And I just wanted to be able to disappear into my locker. And then my worst fear, please don't smell me. I knew that I still had dried up cow crap on my boots and on my jeans. And then everything stopped. My worst fear was going to happen just like it happened before. But instead of laughter, I heard a voice say, "Hey, Les, how are you?" And I turned around and I looked up, and there was Jeff Jackson. I do not remember what happened after that moment. Jeff said my name. He's the most popular kid in school. Everybody knew Jeff, but I didn't know him personally, and I know he didn't know me. At least I didn't think so. But he just said, "Hey, Les." Because Jeff saw me and because Jeff said my name, I started to feel that maybe other kids saw me. That maybe my teacher saw me. Maybe even my parents saw me. Maybe even God saw me. Well, just a few weeks after this incredible moment in my life, Jeff stopped coming to school. And just a few weeks after that, Jeff passed away. See, the day that Jeff changed my life, he was on crutches because he had leukemia. And Jeff didn't get to finish his senior year. When I went to the funeral, I remember Jeff's beautiful mother, Ruth Jackson. She asked me, "Did you know Jeff?" I don't remember what I said, but I remember what I felt. No, but he knew me. Jeff knew me. He called me by name. And I've spent my entire life trying to honor the gift that Jeff gave me. Because he saw me, I've tried to see others. I've tried to see those that feel invisible, those that don't fit in, even if they look totally popular, like our friend Ashley just shared with us. They stand out, but inside they feel invisible. I've tried to be the one to see the invisible. I want to be like JJ and I. I can't wait to give him a hug and say thank you. And that's my invitation to you. Be like JJ. See the invisible people. Thank you.